guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a plan with me. Today I'm going to be planning out my April 2021. I'm going to be breaking down the different categories of goals I'd like to set for myself. I have some fitness, home, content, YouTube stuff, and personal goals that I'm going to break down and explain what they are for y'all, and hopefully this inspires you to set some new goals for the new month. I know this video is going to go up about a week into the new month, but that's okay. Without further ado, if you aren't already, be sure you subscribe down below and enjoy the video. Since this video is going up on a Monday, it'll be kind of like a motivational Monday to motivate you to try something new in the month of April or set new goals, things like that. So I have a quote to get your week started. Today's quote is, "A secret to happiness is letting every situation be what it is instead of what you think it should be and making the best of it." And I actually really like this quote because I have a sticky note on my laptop and I have it somewhere else too, and it says, "Expectations limit your experience." So basically it's just a big reminder to live in the moment. Don't set these expectations for whatever you're going in or for your life, whatever it may be. Literally just let everything be how it is and kind of go with the flow of things and just make the best out of every situation. So like I said, I have a couple different categories of different goals I'd like to accomplish. I love setting new goals every single month. I'm just very motivated when I set goals for myself. Even if I don't achieve those goals, I try not to beat myself up over it because it is what it is. As long as I'm striving to be the best version of myself, I don't really need to get mad at myself for not being the best version of myself right now. As long as I'm working towards it, I'm okay with that. So like I said, the categories I have are fitness, home, content, and personal. This is the planner that I use. It's just a at a glance 2021 little planner. I got it from either Target or Walmart. I think it's perfect. It has an entire calendar right here, and then for each of the days it has a little section for you to write. I do wish that these little sections were a little bigger, but most of the time I don't have that much stuff going on, so I just like to fill my planner with silly little things. Let me know if y'all are like that too. If I have to go to the grocery store, I'll literally write in my planner, "Go to the grocery store," or just something. I like looking busy. I like having a full planner. I like being able to check things off. So yeah, I do wish the spaces were a little bigger. Also at the same time, I think it's perfect for me. And then on each page it does have like a little quote. Like the quote for November is, "Anything is possible, anything can be." And then on the bottom it has a looking ahead section, so you can write anything big that you have going on. And then wins of the week, I really like that. I don't use this bottom part as much as I should. I really like that it's there, and I tried using it for a little while and then I just stopped, but I like that it's there. And then on the other page it has things you need to do for the week, like the big focuses, and then right now what you need to focus on, and then keep track of your water or whatever. I don't use that either. Sometimes I'll write the right now, but typically what I like to do is just take a little sticky note or like a bigger one, usually the smaller ones, and if it's something big, I'll write it on a sticky note. That way I can take it off my planner if I need to and stick it somewhere else if it's a really big thing that I can't forget. And then also on the month calendar, they have a little section for you to write things that are happening this month that you need to focus on, and then this month's goals, pursuits, and possibilities. I just really love the setup of this planner. I do wish it was a little bigger, like I said, and you had more room to write, but if I could get this just a little bigger, then that'd be perfect. I'm also not one to spend a ton of money on a planner. This was under $10. Like, I don't spend a lot on planners at all. And then it also gives you a quote every single month, which I love. Love me some quotes. I'll read the other quote from November. It says, "Failure is just another way to learn how to do something right." What I always do when I first go to plan my month is I'll look at the spread of the month and I'll write the big things that I have coming up, such as nail appointment, something happening with the family, a friend's birthday, when I get paid for work, things like that. And then I go through, and for YouTube stuff, I'll try my hardest to plan out at least a couple couple videos. A lot of the times I will just kind of get an idea in my head and then I want to do it, but I do like having some sort of idea. So on the pursuits and possibilities, I write some video ideas and then I just kind of schedule those things. And then usually at the beginning of each week on every Monday, I'll sit down and plan out my week that way. And then usually each day I will sit down and plan out my day. If I have to go to the grocery store, clean the house, things like that, I will literally write it on here. So yeah, that is a quick explanation of how I use my planner. Now I will get into the different categories I have. First, we'll start with fitness because I am getting more into fitness and I'd like to add more fitness related content to my channel. So my goals for fitness is I want to weight lift more plus my cardio. If you've seen my previous vlogs or just heard me talk, you know I do spin. I try to do spin every day or at least 4 to 5 times a week. I've been slacking a lot on the health and fitness aspect of my life, but April, we're gonna kill it. I just know we're gonna kill it. I just want to get a good schedule, like Monday do legs, Tuesday do arms, maybe do cardio every single day with that, but I don't want to like burn myself out, if that makes sense. So I just want to slowly get into it. Then also, I think I talked about it in one video, but I did start WW. It is a weight loss program. It's also for getting you to make healthier choices. So I want to stick with that. I've only been doing it for a couple weeks. And honestly, the first week I was so good. I tracked almost everything and was doing so good. And then I just kind of stopped, which is fine. Like, you have some good weeks, some bad weeks, but I need to get back into it. And then I also want to start another yoga challenge. I know this is a couple days into April and I haven't started anything, but I am going to start a new challenge. Updates to come on that. I will mention it in a vlog, I'm sure, but I'll probably do another yoga with Adriene challenge. Moving on to my home goals or things I just like to get done around my house. If you didn't know, I live with my boyfriend. So every month I like to think of something to make our home homier, if that makes sense. Your space gets a little boring, I guess you could say, if you keep it the same all the time. So the thing that I want to work on this month for our home is the gallery wall that I've literally been mentioning forever. I showed it in a previous vlog, but I finally got pictures hung up in the shape of the gallery wall that we want. Now I just need to get pictures for it. I have an entire album on my phone of pictures that I've been thinking about using, but I don't know if I want to use the pictures I have or print off some cool fun prints or whatever. So yeah, moving on to my content goals. Like I said, I like to plan at least a couple videos or get some idea of what kind of videos I'd like to do for that month. In March, my goal was to post a video every single day, and I was doing really good until the last week or two of the month, and then I just kind of stopped. It wasn't even, maybe it was a little bit of burnout, but it was kind of starting to affect my mental health, so I just was like, you know what, we'll stop. So in April, my goal is to definitely post twice a week like I've been doing. I realized posting every single day, I have the time to post 3 times a week, so I may do that. I'm gonna try to, but I'm not gonna hold myself to that, because if I try to hold myself to that, then I will feel kind of burnt out, and this is really fun for me, so I just wanna keep it fun. I will say some videos that I plan on doing are kind of more food videos. I really want to do like a what I eat in a week on WW. That way I can still talk about it without always talking about it in vlogs. I mentioned how I did start it and I didn't want to always talk about it because I know if you're not doing it, you don't really want to hear about it. So I figured if I made a couple videos just on the topic of it, then the people who want to learn more about it or hear how I'm doing, then they can watch those videos. I also want to do more challenges. I really enjoyed doing the yoga challenge, and I'm so excited to do another yoga challenge. So I'm interested in trying new things. And then last category is kind of my personal category. I couldn't think of another name for it, but it's basically things that I want to do for myself that will help improve my mental health. Just things for myself. So the first one is write more of my book. I started writing a book at the beginning of last year, and I'm kind of to a point where I guess you could call it writer's block, where I literally don't know what I want to add to it. So I started a completely different book so I can go back and forth and kind of just get creative in that way and not just limit myself to one thing. I don't have any plans of becoming this great author or anything. I just think it's a very fun hobby for me, and it allows me to be more creative, and I really enjoy it. So I want to work on that more. I really want to go on more walks. I love walks. I always forget how much I love walks until I start going on them. So I really want to go on more walks by myself or with the dogs or with some friends. Just get outside more. I just got into hiking, and it makes me nervous going by myself, so I don't want to do that all the time. But there is a dam that is kind of near my house that I can go and walk, and it's not creepy to go by yourself. Maybe that could be a challenge, like a week of walking every single day or something. Another goal is to start removing all the negative energy in my life, or just not putting so much of my energy into negative energy, if that makes sense. So I really want to just focus on the positive things, and if something negative is happening, trying to remove myself from that situation. And that's a good reminder for y'all to do the same. And then last but not least, another one of my personal goals is to continue to write in my gratitude journal. I got this from Amazon, and I've only had it for a little bit, but I love it. I actually found this through another YouTuber, and I'm so glad I got this. I literally have a sticky note on my desk right here for when I journal, to write what I'm grateful for, affirmations, a daily goal, and what I'm manifesting. Literally have this on a sticky note. And I think I mentioned before that I wanted to create kind of my own journal similar to that, just kind of typing out what I want and then printing it and making my own little book. All the prompts are literally here for me. The only thing that I would change about this book, and sometimes I will like cross out what it says and just write something else, is the how I'll make space for gratitude today, because most of the time I just find myself writing, oh, this journal, this is the time I'm making space for gratitude. I do love this book so much, and I'll definitely leave it linked down below for y'all to check it out. Doing this video a little different, but now that I'm done rambling and explaining everything I'm going to do, now I'm going to take the time to break down every category and literally write out all my plans for each category. For example, for my fitness, like I said earlier, I'll do like Monday this, Tuesday that, like I'll literally write everything out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and you're feeling a little motivated for the new month. If you did enjoy this video, be sure you give it a thumbs up and you're subscribed down below. Thank you so much for watching.